Today on Eagle Nation News, Kashida Kama reports on motivational notes around campus with hopes of sticking with students.
Prosper ISD was yet again named one of the best places to work. How have the teachers here at PHS influenced that?
And finally, Lauren Womack is here in studio with an update on one Hollywood actor who was involved in a devastating crash.
Eagle Nation News starts
right now. Good afternoon, Eagle Nation. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd. I'm Grant Johnson.
And I'm Julia Bizion. So Grant, recently when I've been transitioning between my classes, I've seen boards around the hallways with little colorful sticky notes, just adding a little bit of positivity to everybody's day.
Yep. And I know that Hope Squad is one of the newest programs here at PHS, and I know that's something that they're on top of this year. So here with more on that is Kashida Kama.
Prosper High School has a lot of student touches to make it feel more at home. One of these amenities that our own Hope Squad made was a wall of positivity using sticky notes.
Prosper's Hope Squad want to spread positivity to all their students, but they chose a different way, the silent way. Using sticky notes, they were able to help students in a quicker way so they can grab a sticky note and have a bit of appreciation throughout the day.
It was just made so if people were walking by and just having a rough day, they just come and take what they need to just give them a little cheer up.
The board is a great way to bring a smile to someone's face and help students know that they are not alone and they can get through every day.
I think it's just to know that people are there for them and they're supported and they have positive messages.
So while you're walking down the hall, grab a sticky note and spread some positivity. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Kashida Kama. Prosper.
On Saturday evening in a Haltom City apartment pool, any parent's worst nightmare came true for Mylene Co. The mother of two girls ages 5 and 7 left her daughters under supervision of a family friend, only to find both of them unconscious in the pool by a neighbor. CPR was immediately performed, but the girls passed away later that evening.
Police pulled over one man who failed to use his turn signal on Interstate 20, not knowing that it would escalate into a mass shooting in Midland and Odessa, Texas. 36-year-old Seth Aaron was armed with an assault rifle-style gun and opened fire, killing 10 and injuring more than 20. Authorities are currently investigating 15 possible crime scenes. Many are requesting stricter gun laws in Texas, and political action is being evaluated.
Now Brenna Gibbons is here in studio to let us know if we will have a break from the Texas heat anytime soon.
Well, Grant, outside is 90 degrees and the high for today is 94 degrees. The real field temperature is 100 degrees, and even though it is fall for meteorologists, the temperatures won't feel like it quite yet. It'll be sunny and in the high 90s for the entire week and weekend. Tomorrow it'll be 95 and sunny, and the weekend will get closer to 100. Last week we briefly talked about Hurricane Dorian, and here's a model of the intensity of the storm as it approached. The storm was a Category 5 when it hit the Bahamas yesterday, and the storm is headed towards Florida. By the time it gets there, it should be a little bit weaker as a Category 3 and 4 storm. The governor of Florida has implemented measures to prepare for the storm. With your fast forecast, I'm Brenna Gibbons. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Brenna. When we return, Lauren Womack will be revealing the status of Kevin Hart after his car accident.
If you weren't able to pick up your pep rally shirt orders at the first game, shirts will be available Wednesday, September 4th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. near the arena entrance. Shirts will also be available at the game on Friday. USA shirts are available in every size and bundles in all adult sizes except medium.
Now Lauren Womack is here in studio with Your Talent Talk, sponsored by Corbridge Orthodontics.
Comedian Kevin Hart got in a car crash early Sunday morning. The two other people in the car were Jared Black and Rebecca Boxlerman. They both got trapped in the car, but Hart was able to escape and get medical attention. Both Hart and Black suffered major back injuries, while Boxlerman suffers minor injuries. Grammy Award winner Khalid put on a benefit concert for his hometown of El Paso. Some other artists that performed were SZA, Lil Yachty, and actor Matthew McConaughey. Let us know on Twitter your thoughts about his benefit concert. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and check out our website, eaglenation.net, to watch previous episodes. Well, that's all for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
There are over 300 staff members at PHS, and that number grows every year.
Anna Kahanke had a chance to sit down with some of the new additions and learn why they chose Prosper High School.
Every year, Prosper welcomes more and more teachers. This year, Prosper hired more than 50 teachers in the high school alone, but with each teacher comes a different story.
I chose Prosper because I've always heard great things about the district, and I have worked with Dr. Burdett previously, so when I saw that there was a position open where he's a principal, I immediately got excited about that.
Well, we're moving to Prosper from Houston, my husband and I, and to be closer to family, because I've got a lot of family in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and also in Oklahoma. So compared to Houston, we are so much closer. And once we knew we were going to move here, I looked at the school districts. They're all pretty good school districts, but I was very excited to be hired by Prosper.
I was teaching down in Plano Senior High School, where we only got to teach 11th and 12th graders. When I saw this job was open, I thought it was a really cool opportunity to be able to teach 9th through 12th and really see the kids grow through FFA from the beginning of their career to the end.
So I chose Prosper, first of all, to be closer to family, because family comes first in everything. And I just heard so many great things about you all, so I'm happy to be here because I'm great and Prosper is great, so we can all be great together.
As the school year begins, these teachers are ready for a great year with their students. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Anna Kahanke. Prosper.
Now we kick it over to Maya Peterson with a Game Time Sports Update.
This has been a very busy weekend for Prosper Sports. Many of you attended the football game and got a sneak peek to our Friday night show for this season. Tomorrow we will be recapping how our Eagles played against Rowlett. But our Eagles were not the only team in action this weekend. Our cross-country team met in North Lakes Park for their second meet of the season. On the boys' side, Prosper placed 12th in the Open 5,000 while placing 15th in the Elite. Big names such as Jack Johnson and Gabe DeLeo placed 45th and 54th in the Open, while Alex Velez placed 60th in the Elite. On the girls' side, they placed 4th in the 3-mile Elite with big performances by Aubrey O'Connell and Tatum Castillo, while placing 13th in the Open 5,000 with an outstanding performance from Kate Parsons, placing 30th overall. Prosper had a phenomenal meet this past weekend and definitely have a head start on the competition. If you would like to support cross country, they will be back in action Saturday morning in South Lake. Also, our Lady Eagles volleyball team will be playing tonight in the Eagles Nest at 6:30 against Flower Mound. So make sure to go out and show support for both volleyball and cross country. If you want to hear more sports like this, be sure to tune in every day for a recap of sports from this past week. Now, let's take a look at the meeting schedule for this week.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Julia Bizion.
And I'm Grant Johnson. Live long and prosper.